honey.
What stage are you at this point?
Well, what I'm doing is I've glued on the bindings on this, and I've taken the tape off. So it's a little, looks like a little bit of a mess right
It's a
now.
little rough looking.
It's a little rough looking. And what I've done is I've placed a wood block here up against the wall behind my
behind
workbench. So I can plane this, and then that'll keep it from just me having to
Scooching
hold on to it
around.
so much.
Oh, I see.
So I have a very sharp block plane here. And what I'm going to do is go down and just plane this down very gently here. So it's just slightly above or proud of the top.
Boy, you have to be so careful with that.
Yeah, and so I just go around and I'm just very carefully planing this down. And I have to be careful because I see I'm getting a little tear out right there. And what that means is that I need to go from the other direction.
Oh, I see.
So we're just going to plane this down a little bit. So I get it just, and I can feel that it's just proud of the top. I sure don't want to be planing on the koa. I'm not going to take the time to go all the way around to show you what the next step is.
So proud meaning
Proud means just above
Lifting
or
above.
beyond. Yeah.
Okay.
So now what I do is I take a cabinet scraper, and then with the cabinet scraper, what I do is, in order to make sure I don't take the corner of it and put a dent in the top, is I just lay it on the top, and then I just rotate this way around that, and that takes off just a very fine little shaving, as you can see, of that, and it's as thin as a piece of tissue paper. And I can take it right down so it's just, there it is. You can see in this one area that it's
Yes.
perfectly flush. Feel that, and you can
Yes.
see that you can't even
Oh,
feel.
yeah. There's no difference.
Yeah, it's perfectly flush. So I will do the planing all the way around the whole edge like that. And then I'm going to go over it with the cabinet scraper and do that. The cabinet scraper also doesn't leave any tear out at all.
All right.
So you can see how
can really
sharp,
control.
and I've got this cabinet scraper just as sharp as can be. And that could actually be another video, is how to sharpen your cabinet scraper.
Yeah.
Although there are a ton of videos on YouTube on how to do that. And being that
That's essential.
I take this and I hold this down, notice that I put a little bend in it too when I do it that way.
Is that tough? Makes it stronger to work with?
Well, it just means that it
Direct.
directs where your cut is.
Okay.
So anyway, that's how that is going to work. Now, when we get to the edges of it, what we're going to do is we're going to do complete cabinet scraper. There's no way we can plane this this curved thing. So, and what I do in that instance is I come over to my vise. And I'm just going to put this in the vise, comme ça. Of course, what I usually do is I usually do the back and the front first,
Right.
with the planing and everything, because that means that I'm reducing the amount on the side that I have to take down.
But this is the way you would do the side.
Right. Be careful when you put it in your vise that you don't get the vise too tight, because if your vise is too tight,
Just want it secure.
you might break it. So with this, I just take the cabinet scraper and I can go over the edges like this and take down those sides.
I think the camera isn't showing it. Maybe lift it a little.
Let's see, I can lift the camera up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay. So, and I'm just going to show you basically how this goes without doing the whole thing, because it takes a while to do it.
Yeah.
So I just go over it And the nice thing about this cabinet scraper in this way is that it's going to scrape both sides, but nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
And when I get to the point, you probably have noticed that there's some glue that got on the thing here. That's fish glue. And the cabinet scraper will take that off too when we get to that point.
So it really cleans it up.
So it really cleans it up.
Saves you having to sand and
Yeah, and this is,
as much.
and you can see that this cabinet scraper is nice and sharp. The little
Oh, yeah.
shavings coming off
Really
here
fine.
are as thin as tissue paper. And so this is the way we do this all the way around
Sweet.
until we get it all nice and smooth, and then we can sand it. But that's got that nice and smooth there. It just needs a little bit more to get rid of that glue.
Yeah.
But anyway, this gives you an idea of how we're going to clean this thing up.
Beautiful.
Oliver Pichwan, cabinet maker here. If this has been helpful or entertaining for you, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. That helps out a lot. And also you can visit my website at oliverpichwanluthier.com.